Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20 and welcome to episode 6 of Direwolf20's Not Too Complicated Let's Play series. Where today, couple minor things that I did off camera. Number one, I started draining my creosote oil into tanks, and the best ones I could find that were available to me at the time are seared ingot tanks. Most other tanks seem to require some form of miniaturization process. Even the pitiful machine frame from Industrial Foregrowing requires miniaturization crafting. So, long story short, we're not quite there yet. Fluid cells, same deal, miniaturization crafting. Looks like miniaturization crafting is going to be a thing that we're going to want to get into pretty soon. It doesn't look out of reach, if I'm not mistaken. I actually think we can probably get into it right about now. But I still want to pop into the Nether real quick, kind of take a peek around. Oh my goodness, we're having a little bit of rain situation happening here. Let me have a little bit of cobble. You can see I also got myself a bronze pickaxe. I made myself a bronze sword. I upgraded my tinker sword to a bronze one. But then I noticed the bronze sword from Mechanism has more damage. 6 damage on the tinker's bronze sword versus 10 damage on the bronze sword here, which is pretty nice, actually. It's for some reason, the bronze sword from Mechanism is like OP in this pack. It's definitely better than diamond or even netherite. And it's bronze, so I mean, yeah, right? Nice. So the plan for today, pop into the Nether, see what kind of trouble we can get into. I don't have any armor on, well aware. Probably gonna die, but it's an adventure. We're gonna see what happens, right? Maybe use a little bit of scannering to see what kind of resources we can find in there. And then we'll pop out, maybe get into miniaturization crafting today. I don't know for sure, but that might be one of the next things. I'm assuming that in getting started, there's going to be something that points me at you should start miniaturizing things. But I really don't know. Let's see, where's compact machines? The 4x field projector. Slime steel ingot is the prerequisite. Miniaturization projector dish and base. So if we hit up base here, go to compact machines chapter. Aha, here it is. So from tinkers, we want to get slime steel, and that leads me to compact machines. Cool? Okay, good deal. So that'll be one of the tasks we're gonna knock out next. It looks like slime steel is just, you know, some sky slime. So we're gonna have to figure out how that works, how to get some of that. I'm guessing the quest book. I think I saw sky slime in the quest book, right? All the tinker slimes are listed. Sky root saplings we can sieve from earth slime dust. Okay, yeah, no, and that looks very doable, and it's EMCable. So we make a little earth slime dust, and Bob's your uncle, right? We got that, not a problem. That's 100% doable. All right, so into the Nether first, and then we'll get into sky slime and miniaturization. I think that sounds like a good plan, right? That's not a bad start to the... Oh my goodness, the Nether is weird. What in the what is this? Dull thorns from Infernal Expansion. Oh my goodness. This place is not your typical Nether. Let me just put it that way. This place looks quite a bit different. Shimmer sand. I don't know if it's just like a different biome or what the deal is, but holy cow. Basalt iron ore. Oh, you don't say. Oh, and you drop iron nuggets. That's less than exciting. Dim stone, dull stone. Interesting. Dull rocks and glowstone. Okay, cool. What is this? Luminance, huh? Harmful? What is that debuff? I don't like the sound of that. And it's a 20-minute? Oh my goodness. Dull rocks don't seem all that interesting, so, you know, we'll see what's up. Let me tell you, this is weird. Look at these glowstone pillars. Not ever seen anything like this before. Very strange. You know what? I think I figured out what this luminance buff or debuff does. Is it because I'm holding glowstone dust? It can't be. Is that it? It can't be. It seems to be refreshing itself too, which is, you know, not great. Hey look, lava for days. But it's absolutely lighting up the area around me. So that's not great. Oh my goodness, what in the what? Okay, cool. My first grave. Hooray! Knowledge of death. I figured out how death works. Okay, good to know. Good to know. That is cheese right there. Come on. Sand that drops into a... That is not my fault. I am not responsible for that death. Holy cow. Goal reached. Your knowledge of death increased. Okay, cool. Goal reached. Here they come. You earned 1 level. Click here to access the GUI to increase one of your perk. Yeah, this is that grave mod that, like, you can level up in, right? Ah, yeah, there we go. Okay, cool. Sweet. Okay. I'm assuming there's a hotkey that opens this up or something. So I've got 2 levels. 30% chance to find special drops on the undead. Reduces casting time with magic items. Disenchanter. Cool. 20% chance to receive an enchanted key, which I think means you can teleport to your corpse. 20% experience gained on or retained on death. Okay. Neat. But I need to go get my corpse now, which is very unluckily in a giant lake of lava. But I think... yeah, I need a pickaxe to get that. I think I can make that jump, right? Ta-da! Ha! Take that, game. Take that. With your sneaky death attempts. Can we be honest about how cheesy that death was? That shouldn't count. It's not my fault! Anyway, what do we got in here? Some glow caps? Neat. Yeah, I don't love this debuff that's on me or whatever it is. What are you? Oh my goodness, you're a frog of some kind. Okay, cool. Blind sight tongue. Okay. Zombified piglin. Are you, like, evil or... oh, look, a visceral heap biome. Nice. Oh my goodness, mosquitoes. Not a fan. Crimson mosquito. That is a really nice model, though. Look how cool that looks. What do we got here? Charged Certus cores. Waiting for server. Waiting for server is not a good sign. I feel like the game may have crashed. Alright, a little bit of a rollback here, but you guys just get to watch me jump to my corpse again. Hooray! Nice. So let's try this again, and hopefully no game crash. Yeah, I know what happened. Server just locked up, so something weird. And by server, I mean the single-player server. Because I am playing in a single-player world here, but, you know. Yeah, I don't love this luminance thing going on here. That's not cool. I'm wondering if it's because I'm carrying glowstone. I really do. That was close. That was close. Alright, can we stop with the sand? Glimmer sand? Shimmer sand? Other forms of sand? If I drop that, does it stop having this? I'm pretty sure what it's doing is it's causing lighting sources to show up around me, which is not a great thing usually for stuff. Where'd he go? Yeah, not having armor is not a smart move here, but it's alright. So I'm heading in this direction is what I did before. These guys don't seem to have a problem with me yet, though this thing might. Okay. And then here we've got some uranium ore, soul soil, pickaxe level diamond, which luckily my bronze does have, so that's cool. A little bit of gold, a little bit of iron, not bad. Oh, the mosquito is eating me. Holy cow, that was creepy. I was like, what is this? Nightmare fuel is correct. Holy cow, that was creepy. Did you see that? That thing was like right on me. That was less than ideal. So it looks like there is a bit of mining to do in this pack, or at least in some respects, right? I should really super duper consider having better food and armor. I should at least... Oh boy, that thing's coming at me. He's coming right at me. I don't love whatever's causing this glowing effect on me. See the light sources that are like showing up around me? Not ideal. Should I get like some basic iron armor? What do you guys think? Might not be a bad move, right? Yeah, look, the time on the debuff keeps increasing. And I couldn't tell you what's causing that. Nice to know I'm getting some resources, though. Some uranium, some gold, some Certus, some charged Certus. A heart piece. Nice. That's a quest, I think. Wait, this can't be Zelda. Control-Alt-Delete. Tantrum brings also heart containers in the game to give player the chance to get stronger. Health drop chance. Wow. 1%. Okay. And I'm assuming... Oh, wow. We need 8 of those. It looks like half a piece, but it's not half a piece. You need 8 of those in order to do anything. Good to know. Still don't have a decent storage system, but we'll come up with something at some point, I'm sure. I'm going to put away this bronze sword because I don't see a need for it, and this basalt slab I super don't see a need for, so I'm going to throw that away. And we'll come back. I think what I'm going to do is just make a quick and dirty iron armor set. I don't think there's any reason to go any crazier than that. At least at the start... I think we could start with armor. Let's just see if there's anything better that I have access to. Because there might be a bronze chestplate from Mechanism that's a little better, maybe. It looks to me like iron and bronze are the same when it comes to armor. So I'm just gonna, you know. Oh my goodness, that's not expected. Oh, you need to upgrade from chainmail? Is that what it is? Yes, you do. Okay, so it's an upgradable version. So I need to make some chains and a leather cap. Okay, and chains we can make with iron. Okay, cool. No problem. So let's get a handful of chains. I'm thinking 4-ish, and then some leather. Didn't I have leather? No, I didn't have leather. Does leather have EMC? It does not, annoyingly enough, have EMC. But I do have rabbit hides that I can... Okay, that's right. I do have rabbit hides that I can turn into leather. So that's nice at least. Okay, cool. And then I'm assuming, yes. Cool. So we'll do that. We'll do that. And then we can get our chest piece. And then we can get our boots. And then the excess leather can chill in one of these chests. It doesn't super matter which. And then you get upgraded to chain armor. And then you get upgraded to iron armor. Just because doing it through JEI is way faster than doing it otherwise. And that is a full suit of iron armor. Nice. Wouldn't be bad to get better food either. Is that culinary mod in here? The sandwiches? I don't see it. Usually there's a Nether Star sandwich that you can make. So Pam's Harvest Craft 2 food is in here. Okay. So here's a thought. If I came in here, visited my chickens, I think I can... Well, first off, let's breed some. I should be able to projectile you guys. Can't I do that? You know, I think I need fuel to do that, though, don't I? I think I do. Aha! Aha! Hello, horse. Hello, strider, llama, wandering trader, panda, ocelot, wandering trader, fish. No more fish. Mule, panda, fox, llama, wandering trader. All I want is a cow. Sheep's kind of nice. Polar bear. Turtle. My goodness, we run out of redstone quickly, don't we? Holy cow. Really, all I super wanted was a cow? Is that too much to ask? Oh my goodness, a cat. You're kidding me. A pig? Pig? Are pork chops? Pork chops are 4. I could do with a pig. Sweet. That'll do. That works for me. So the reason I did that is to get raw pork chops, which I can then smelt into better food. So check this out, right? Each pork chop, when you cook it, gives you 4 health, and they are 64 EMC, by comparison to apples, which are 2 health for 128 EMC. So EMC-wise, pork chops or steak are much better than apples. In terms of EMC, now, that's not accounting for the smelting of the coal and whatnot, but meh. Doesn't matter that much. Cool, and then you can go away, and you can go in here. All right, back to, I'll meet you guys back in the nether in a second once I have food ready. Haha, I got lucky with a mushroom. I'm gonna leave it. Finally got a cow after many tries. Thank you, Mr. Cow. I needed that milk. I'm assuming milk doesn't have EMC, right? No, milk buckets do not have EMC. Just checking. Alright, into the nether we go. Now we're cool. I really am curious as to what was giving me that glowstone-y debuff thing. Because it is a debuff, according to the... Is it just being in this biome that does it? I have no idea. Was it carrying glowstone? I really have no clue. Look, I got it again. Wow, yeah, no, and it's definitely going up. Like, it starts at a minute, and then it climbs. Yeah, I don't like it at all. I don't like anything about it. It's very not cool, in my opinion. Speaking of not cool, mosquitoes are nasty. Alright, let me explore a bit, and I guess we'll come back and see what we can see. Yeah. Yeah, something is giving me that debuff. I guess we'll find out if it's being in the biome. I'm gonna have to Google it. Luminance debuff. Oh my goodness, one of these things. Luckily, I've got better armor and better health saturation now. Thought that hound was coming at me. He kind of is. He just hasn't figured out how to get to me yet. Hello, foxhound. Charred bones. Alright, cool. I'm not going to go crazy mining in here, because I don't know if there's a huge amount of stuff that I need. But I could try out my scanner now. Look at that. Nice. Okay, cool. Oh, cool! You can mouse over to see what it is. Uranium netherrack. Cinnabar. Cool. Fluorite. That's neat. That's new, right? That didn't used to be a thing. Gold ore, sulfur ore. I don't know if sulfur is something that's, like, unique. But I will try. Quest completed sulfur, so I'm going to say yes. Oh, look, it's generating sulfur. Ah, that's cool. Upwards, my pretties. Yeah, standing in sulfur, not good, by the way. Don't breathe in sulfur. Just saying. That's cool. Diamond ore soul soil. I mean, yes. Diamond ore netherrack. I mean, just for the EMC alone, I would like the diamond. I don't know if cinnabar is a thing that I need, but I guess we'll grab it because I haven't seen it before. I'm just gonna grab a few of everything, you know, and obviously any diamonds I find would be nice. Nasty. Nasty bugs. It feels like there's a lot of diamond for being at this Y level, right? I will absolutely take that. And obviously lots of netherrack too now if we need to get more nether brick. We don't have to do it the slow way. Hey, is that cobalt up there or is that lapis? That would be lapis. Also good EMC. Not bad. I'm mostly here because I know you guys are rooting for me to die. Okay. Some good stuff for sure here. All the loots. Look how many diamonds I've found already. Holy cow. Wasn't there another one in this general vicinity? Cinnabar, diamond, or netherrack. Haha! Absolutely there is. Look at that. Obviously just gotta be careful because nether, but I mean look how much diamond there is here. I'm not gonna complain at all. Inferium ore too, which is cool. Does Inferium have an EMC value? I can't imagine it would, and no it doesn't. Okay. I was really looking for cobalt though. Would that be too much to ask for? Certus, iron. Let's scan and see if we can't find some cobalt. Golden Certus. Cobalt, netherrack. Nice. Right above us. And it has a bluish tinge, which is really nice because it'll make it very easy to find. Wouldn't it be awesome if this pack was set up so that like the really good ore, like cobalt, that you want to find is like colored like a bluish tinge like that? That's neat. Sweet. Quest completed, cobalt chunk. So in theory, it should be easy to find. There's diamond again. I'll go get it in a sec. That should be cobalt up there because it's blue. Nice. But diamond first, because yes. Alright, I'm going to go collect a little bit more of this stuff, and we'll be right back. I found something important. There. Purple. Lead or netherrack. I believe that lead can only be found in the nether. According to the quest book. Lead is found in the nether, as is uranium. So we found uranium already, obviously, right? We just found lead. I'm going to go get it after I collect a little bit more cobalt. Okay, now where was that lead? I love this scanner. It's so good. Such a cool mod. It is mostly above me. I really like the little tooltip thing that shows up. Like, that is super awesome, right? That looks probably like the lead, but I'm going to snag this Inferium too while I'm here. Yep, lead ore. Nice. You know what I never checked? Is slash home in this pack? It is. Home not found. So I have to set my home when I'm back in the overworld, but hey look, I'm gonna slash home, folks. It's a thing. If the pack lets you do it, it's not cheating. Right? Can we all agree on that? So is this a successful nether expedition? I would say that this is a good first start. Nice to know that there's kind of a lot of diamonds around. Like, I did not come here looking for diamonds, and I found what I would describe as a healthy amount of diamonds. 22 of them, which as a stack is about as much EMC as I have in total right now. So in 5 minutes of not trying, I got a lot of EMC. You know, not saying that that's going to be a thing, you know, that I'm going to do a lot. Obviously, I think it would be cooler to set up EMC automation farms and whatnot. So that debuff went away. Does me just going into this biome equals debuff? Because if so, I'm going to be really upset that this is the biome that I go in. No, it doesn't seem like just standing here equals the debuff. So what is causing it? I'm going to have to look into it. Maybe it's those mushrooms. Could be the mushrooms. And we're home. Nice. So let's, none of this stuff has EMC. But I'm going to put everything away that does. That's cool. All right, lots of it doesn't. But I'm going to put the lead and the cobalt lapis piles, which can... just seems like junk to me, right? Can I trash can you? Yeah. That can go in there. Did I put you in here? I did. Okay, cool. Inferium's a resource. I'll definitely call that a resource. I haven't, like I said, come up with like a good... So what's Cinnabar used for? Cinnabar dust... I'm guessing there's a purpose to it. Molten Cinnabar. Doesn't seem like a lot of uses, but maybe there's just something I'm not seeing. That could be the case. Let me put these guys into here for now so that you can store this. Because this is kind of... I'm not like being perfect about this, but this is kind of mob drops and blocks. And then, you know, this is kind of resources, and this is kind of like crafted items, roughly speaking. Extremely roughly speaking. So let's go get that lead and the uranium quests complete, and that's cool. And then also the cobalt. Now, cobalt chunks can be smelted into cobalt ingots, but they can also be squeezed into 2 cobalt dust. I'm assuming melting requires the good stuff, right? Yeah. Now, how about uranium? Same deal. We can squeeze it into 2. A mechanical squeezer, that's funny, it doesn't have a recipe for. But I think, you know, doubling is probably the best we're going to get by way of squeezing. And then melting, same deal, requires high level. Lead usually has a low melting point, doesn't it? Yeah, lead has a very low melting point, and we'll get 2 ingots directly. So let's go ahead and throw my lead ingots directly in there. By the way, I don't know if I said this on camera yet, but I moved the controller over here so that I could hook it up to a cobblestone pump. And then all the smoke from the smelter is going to pop into here, into this room, and then go through the same process that all the other stuff does. Cool, right? Thought that was neat. So now you have a block and 5 ingots, so you should have no problem making me some lead. And that should be quest complete for lead? Yes, it is. Nice. And that is EMCable, by the way. So I can go EMC that stuff and not have to worry about mining lead anymore. I do like that all the resources are pretty EMCable. For the most part. You know, there's a few like cobalt and uranium that aren't, but most others are, and I like that. Because it means, like, you know, the focus of the pack is not mining, right? So now, boom, lead is learned. I'm going to take care of the other stuff. By the way, reminder, if there's carbon in the air and it's raining, it applies a bone meal effect to the ground. If there is sulfur in the air and it's raining, the blocks underneath it get destroyed. So, it uses it up when it does that, by the way. It uses up the carbon or the sulfur. So, just as an FYI, if you see bone mealing effects show up, that's why it's happening. It's because there's carbon up there causing it. All right, let me process my cobalt and uranium, and we'll be right back. Uranium ingot, quest complete. Cobalt ingot, quest complete. Cuckoo for cobalt. This stuff, by the way, is, I know, especially useful for making the filters that are awesome, apparently. I'm assuming there's other important stuff that it's useful for. Sweet. So that's complete. Visit the Nether dimension we get a little experience for. So to get to the to get osmium, we have to go to the end. So that's good to know. We also found some sulfur, which is exciting. What else do we have quest completion wise? I think that's about it. Oh, Applied Energistics 2 found me some nether quartz, Certus quartz chunks. All right, you're going to all go into my resources chest. Let's look into miniaturization crafting. Does that sound like a good next step? I feel like it does. So in order to do that, we're going to need to get the sky slime, right? So let me clear out a lot of these things because we're done with that. Let's circle back to our Tinker's Construct chapter. Slimy saplings come from sieving this stuff. Now, what about the purple slime stuff? Sieving ichor dirt, which we get, which we can't craft? No good way to craft ichor dirt? I'm guessing that might be found in the Nether World Gen then. If it's not craftable, it has to be found in Nether World Gen. But we don't need it just yet. And blood shrooms we get from sky slime dirt. Okay, which is craftable, by the way. So if we need blood shroom for something, then I guess we'll figure it out. But first things first, let's get this stuff. So we're going to want some earth slime dirt. So pour a block of slime, which is... a block of slime is probably... yeah, 4 slime balls. So let's get that. So if we did 16 slime balls here, and 4 dirt, that should be 4 of the slime, right? And that should be cool. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. You can go back in there, by the way. And you'll just melt it up real quick. Come on. Before my tick acceleration runs out. Sweet. And then you can come over here. And 25% chance, we should probably get one. We got one! Yay! Nice. Alright, cool. So, Skyroot saplings do have EMC, but Sky Slime Balls do not. That is good to know. So I'm assuming you can grow on this, right? And if we got some... Is that real? I should have more bone meal than that somewhere. Yeah, I knew I did. I was just not organizing my chest properly. Nice! And then vein mine. And that works for me, right? I think that's cool. Now, you do have EMC at least, so that's good. I should investigate a magnet of some kind. Cool. Alright, good deal. So now this can go away. Anything with EMC can go away. Sweet. And we're getting Sky Slime Balls. Okay, good. And now the Sky Slime Balls are going to go towards making the Sky Slime ingots. So as a reminder, we're going to need at least one of these. But let's figure out the math. 1 slime ball equals 2 ingots. Oh no. That's a problem. That right there is a problem, folks. Because seared stone requires the good stuff in terms of heat. Iron we found a workaround for. I was looking for Skystone earlier. I have not found a good sneaky way to get Skystone to happen. In a foundry, you can melt seared chutes and controllers and get this stuff. But I don't have a foundry set up yet. And a foundry requires molten obsidian, which absolutely needs the higher temperatures. So that's not good, unless there's a sneaky way. Yeah, no, molten obsidian, there's no sneaky way to get that. So foundry doesn't look possible yet. And melting of skystone in the smelter requires 1500 C no matter what. So we are definitely going to have to get some blazing blood in order to have this work out. So what I should do is I should do the tank upgrade, maybe? Let me look. I did make the puny smelting book. Yeah. So remember there was tank. We did this in the last series. I just have to remember which upgrades I have to apply. So I think it's melting that we want. So we're going to want to get a couple blaze rods. Caged entities. Did we look into this cage system yet? I haven't really. Hit entity to extract its DNA sample can be used on stronger entities. Okay, cool. 90 seconds. You know what? Okay. That's interesting. And then we get blaze rod. Okay. I think I get how this mod works. I think you feed it. I think it's kind of like, okay. So can I make one of these? So from caged mobs, can be used on basic entities. Shift right click to clear stored DNA sample. Right click on the cage to get back stored DNA sample. Can be used on stronger entities. So I think this is showing that it's only diamond and netherite. Can be used on bosses. So I think what I got to do is go find a blaze, hit it with a diamond DNA sampler. It'll become a blaze diamond DNA sampler. Then I can make a mob cage or a hopping mob cage. And what will happen is I feed it, or I give it magma blocks or gilded blackstone for a boosted thing, and then I'll get blazes. That could be cool. And then can I use blaze rods? Can I melt them to get I can turn them into blaze powder, and then the blaze powder can be melted with lava to make blazing blood. I think that's the path. All right, let me get a syringe. Hopefully I can actually make one. The diamond DNA sampler is just a block of diamonds, glass. Okay, I mean, it's doable. Remember, we just got a bunch of diamonds? I'm fine with this. So you're going to go in here. Then I just have to go find a blaze, right? I just have to go find a blaze. Oh, it has to be blue stained glass? You're killing me, Smalls. Light blue stained glass, as a matter of fact. So give me one of you. Get me a lapis. Combined. Are you kidding me? Oh, right. You have to be that. You have to be that. And then you have to be this. And then that. And then that. Beautiful. Okay. Cool. Then, into the nether we go to hit this dude. I think we just boom, a blaze, and we're done. Now, in fairness, we could also do one of these guys. However, we need blaze powder in order for it to work. And I don't think we have a good, sneaky, cool way to make blaze powder just yet. Unless I'm missing it. I mean, we could pour liquid experience over sulfur dust, and we could spawn a blaze here. 250 millibuckets of experience can be melted from an experience pearl. Oh. Okay. So we only need 4 of those and 4 sulfur dust? I think we can do that, actually. That might be a better approach. Experience pearl. Experience droplets turn into experience pearls. And then we have a sulfur dust. These guys are really resources. I should be putting them in this chest here. And you should have a chest next to you. You need 2 slots. Okay, cool. And then 4 of you. And then in theory, I just melt this and pour it over that in here. Yeah, that works for me, right? And that'll get me blaze dust. And then I can use that to summon a blaze here in the overworld. And not, you know, too bad. Okay. That works for me. Just curious, like, can I get these somehow? You get them from caged item drops, so that shouldn't be bad. Okay. Or created from an experienced droplet, which we can mystical agriculture. Okay, that's cool. Just curious, you know, what the deal is with those things. So I think rather than doing this tank bucket melter thingy, what we do is we get a nether wart. So what we want is a blaze spawner dude, right? Okay. Nether wart, 2 glowstone, and a redstone. Okay. And then we should have everything except the porcelain doll, but we can make that with a diamond and some unfired porcelain, which is quartz and 3 clay balls. And a diamond. Okay. So we do this, which is a quest, by the way. Then we do... We're going to need another one of those. Okay. Boom. Blazing doll. And then we get a bucket of lava. Put it in the stone barrel, which has water in it, apparently. Probably from when it rained last. These guys have water in them, too. They're just not rendering. And then we just drop the blazing doll in there, and then it'll spawn a blaze. And then we hit it, and then we're cool. Yeah? Nice. Hit NTC2 to extract its DNA sample. You got it, boss. It says blaze on it, so I assume we did the thing. Sweet. Advancement made into fire. Cool. So now you've got blaze on you. Diamond DNA sampler. Now we just need a caged mob spawner. Probably a hopping version one, right? It's a lot of iron, but we can do that. And we're probably also going to want some oak wood. And I'm just going to snag some of the nuggets that we have. Redstone and oak wood. Get me another stack of chests, please, because it's always kind of nice to have one of those on here. 1, 2, 3. Bars, chain, you. And then in theory, the way this works is we put a chest on the ground here. We put the hopping cage on top. And then we want gilded blackstone? Bastion treasure. No, okay, cool. So then, what was it for blazes? Alternatively, we could just use magma blocks. Which, if I recall correctly, I can just dry out the thing, right? Sweet. Good job. So I'm assuming I just like the hopper botany pots, we right-click that in there, and then we right-click you in there. And look! Entity blaze. Nice. That's kind of cool. Shift right-click to clear stored DNA sample. Right-click on a cage to get back stored DNA sample. Well, that's pretty awesome. Look, folks! We're getting blaze rods! Alright, I'm going to call that a good wrapping up point for the episode. So let's wrap up here. We'll come back next episode and progress. Sound like a plan? Alright, Dowell20 signing off. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Take it easy.